Man. Golly, let's get that stuff. I'm going to DA this thing all over again. You know, I mean, man. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to Junk's Automotive. Braden, how you doing, buddy? Brian, what's up, man? Robert, Zorba, there's Ralph. How you doing, Ralph? We're gonna get this thing in epoxy primer, and it's Saturday night, and I'm just now starting, so it's gonna be a long night. Welcome back. Well, as you can see, works pretty good. There's some of it that I kind of went back over again and, you know, retreated, and so I'm gonna DA all that again. Yep. Yeah, my Baxter more finishing spinny rounder paper spinner thing with 120 on it. Got everything cleaned up. About as good. You know, what you can see there, that's rust. That's been converted. Yeah. But I'm sure it's going to work fine. All that black stuff is rust. Still have to go. I did retreat these. I'd wire brush them, treat them, let them sit overnight, wire brush them, treat them. I did that I think 3 times over the week. So these just need cleaned out with Prep All, the cleaner, wax and grease remover, and a Scotch-Brite pad. Get inside there and clean them out real good. They're ready to go. Had a couple places that I thought needed a little extra application. So when I DA'd them and it turned brown, I knew that there's a little too much there, something was going on. So retreated those. Got a spot down the bottom of that fender that kind of went that way, and over on the body right here, this little place kind of turned just this dull kind of brown. So we'll redo her, keep it wet for a while, hopefully a couple hours or so. Since they're small spots, they're easier to wipe down with water and dry them off. Then we'll start doing some masking and some more cleaning. Yep. Well, I thought, you know, before I go spraying any paint or primer or anything that can get water in it, I thought I'd go ahead and service my dryer. It's got a filter in it, or it did have. Now this hadn't been used in a couple of years. It's just been hanging on the wall taking space because I thought something was wrong. Well, I was right. Pretty sure it wouldn't even drain water. There's the filter. Pretty nasty. So I'm gonna take this in the house and soak it and wash it and get it. See if I can. No, don't tell the wife. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. New filter. Old filter. Say she was plugged. Yep. I got her washed out. Got the fire going. Get it warmed up in here. Get it dried out. Put it all back together. Get my lines ran again. And already cleaned these tracks out. Good as they're cleaned. They're spick and span. We'll wipe the whole thing down. Okay, got that fixed. It's a filter, water separator. It works really good. I used it when I painted the Cadillac. I had problems with water and all that. I should have put this way so you could see starting line, something or other. Anyway, you can buy them. comes with the regulator and all that, so it's really handy. So what I got going on here, this blue hose goes to the compressor. So if you wanted to, you could mount that over there and it's fine. But what I like, and I found out that if I have a length of hose, it gives that air a chance to cool off before the water separator. We separate more water because it condenses once it cools off. When it's hot and it changes temperature is when you'll have condensation inside there. So that way it has a better chance of getting trapped in here. Little hose. This little hose is, it's on its last leg, but at least it doesn't move around. And then the reel. I got two really big, nice mechanical reels, but we'll just use this for now. I need to go buy a whole bunch of hose and kind of new hose everything. So, unfortunately, very unfortunately, decided I'm going to go ahead and do these rocker panels. I already done this one on the outside. I'm going to do on the inside the door jambs, you know. And then the other side I haven't touched yet. Yep. Just make the night longer, Mike. Yeah. So wear long sleeves when you're using one of these. And that plane of the spinny, keep your face out of it. So that piece of wire, only half of it was showing. Went right in me. Nice. There we go. Rockers are done. Of course, the inside's pour 15. You saw that in previous episodes. This outer part is done. I think I've decided on our paint line, you know, pour 15 up to right here. Pour 15 up to right here. And this will be body color. On the inside, rocker all the way to here, body color. Same as the front. It'll just stop right there. Then this outer part, which it'll be covered with the fender and the door and all that, but if you see in there, you know, it's going to look classy, right? That's what we want. We want classy for Ralph. So anyhow, and of course this has been fixed. Weld right there, weld right there, probably another weld right here, some brazing and stuff. So that might be factory because the other one is on the other side, but looks like a better job. So I don't know. It's an old repair. Looks good welded to me. Ralph Sr. could have done that. Yeah, you can see right here. Between here and here, there's a piece put in. You know, like I said, it could be factory. It's kind of rough. I mean, but it's not as rough as when I weld something up. You know, so if Ralph Sr. did that, well, he's the man. So we got things cleaned up as good as I'm gonna get it. Now I'm gonna blow everything off, wipe it all down. Here's the reapplication here. Blow everything off, get it all blown off, get everything wiped down, and we'll mix up some epoxy, I guess. Well, we'll probably do some masking. Yay. Well, nothing to it but to do it. I mean, I can clean and sand these things forever and it's just not going to make that much of a difference when most of it's going to end up on the floor by the time we do our body work anyway. So we just want to seal it up and take our time doing body work so stuff doesn't re-rust after fixing our rust, you know. So let me show you what we got here. Car looks pretty clean though. You know, like I say, we could probably just you know, clear coat it, be done. Nah, we're not gonna do that. The T-Rexes, Epoxy DTM, that's direct to metal primer sealer gray, SMR 260G by Speed Coat. Never used it. I just looked on the internet and said, okay, that one. Wasn't the most expensive, and it wasn't the cheapest, so, you know, 4 to 1 in the cup, mix it up. Psst, psst. Get her mixed up real good first. I'm not going to reduce it. I think if I was going to use it as a sealer on top of everything right before I paint it, I'd probably reduce it 10% or something. Here's where we make a mess. Really small mess or a big mess? In this case, we made a small mess. I do have a plan for all this. I just haven't taken the time to do it just yet. It involves this. You'll see. It'll be pretty cool. Hate these things, the little finger things. Yeah, sometimes my fingers aren't small enough to get in there. Four to 1. We're going to go with that. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. Get rid of this. I guess I did that backwards. Should have mixed it. Then use the filter for the gun. Doesn't say anything about letting it sit, you know, a half hour or anything before you spray it, but I'm gonna let it sit just a few minutes anyway. All right, I'll get you set up.
Understand the word you're saying to me. I don't think you see that I don't see why what you're talking about even matters to me. I'm a bastard. I'm only thinking about myself. I'm a bastard. Yeah, it's all about do it my way. And I don't think you know me like I know me, 'cause I know me and I know I ain't gonna change. No way, I'm a bastard. I could be different, but I won't try. I'm a bastard. I'm only thinking about me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. He's a bastard. I don't care, he's a bastard. I know somewhere he's a bastard. There's a girl for me, he's a bastard. Who loves me like I do. And I do. I don't think you understand. You don't understand the word I'm saying to you. I don't think you see that you don't see. What you're talking about don't mean nothing to me. No, it don't. I'm a bastard. I'm only thinking about myself. I'm a bastard. Yeah, it's all about me and nobody else. I'm a bastard. I could be different, but I won't try. I'm a bastard. I'm only thinking about me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I.
Well, looks so good I had to throw a couple fenders on it just to, you know. Huh. This stuff, man, it's actually pretty thick. Just two really pretty wet coats, maybe a little wet in a place or two. And yeah, it's clumsy watching me, or I'm clumsy painting. Well, once I got the hang of it again, it's been a while. You know, I got the gun like I wanted, and man, I'm pretty happy with that. You can see our little dents and things and everything we're gonna have to fix, but you know, try to enjoy one more milestone. Now we'll do our body work right on top of this. You know, grind down where we're, you know, it's supposed to be a sandable epoxy primer, which, you know, look at that. Yep. Bumper damage. Right there. Man. Cool. Well, hey, thanks everybody. I know it was a short video for you, but it was a long night for me. Quite an accomplishment. I'm pretty happy about it. So far, I like this epoxy primer thing. We'll see how it sands or doesn't sand. Either way, it don't matter. You know, we're getting somewhere, right? And I'll tell you something. I'm really happy about some of the reactions I get amongst my friends and people I kind of know. It turns out they watch the show. They watch the videos, you know. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Man, we're you know, 760 subscribers or something like that. And then just in a matter of a couple of months, it's kind of went from here to here. So let's see what next year looks like, right? Hey, let's have a good time. Man, this is fun, right? You know, I mean, look at this car in the last couple of months, how far we've come. 3 months, right? Anyhow, tell you guys what, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Junk out.
Thanks for watching Junk Automotive.